Alrighty, so here I am, just pulled into 24 Sunbird. As you can tell, the driveway's shaded, but nobody's been here recently. Um, and the snow isn't real fresh. It's what's left of the previous storm. Everywhere I've been so far, it's been fairly dry, but this is shaded. So, the sun is this direction, and it's I think about 3 o'clock. Here's a little metal shed. They have a little sitting area behind it, and there's the house. And over to the right here, this is like a pull out, and this is probably where I'll turn around. A little picnic table. It's definitely wooded, without a doubt. Very quiet in here. And yeah, as you can tell, there's no garage, but man, if you wanted to build one, I see the spot. There's actually a couple of possible locations, either over there where you cut some trees down, or over here where the shed is. I'm going to walk around the outside first. It's kind of calling out to me to do that. Let's see what's going on. Not used to seeing a diamond pattern in the... Okay, so that's an insulated foundation, so that's a foam, and it had coated and it's not deteriorated, but it looks like it's due for some touch-up. That'll help the insulation last a very long time. Okay, well, they solved their drainage problem here. The low spot is not the house, or right next to it. It's a little ways out. Power is coming from behind. So here's your main panel and meter, ground rod. And this is left really just pretty natural and raw back here. So a lot of people take that opportunity. All the stuff lying in the ground, hey, that's firewood. That looks like a type of, by the burn marks, a heat vent of some type. I see the dryer vent down below, and there's a water spigot. And there's an area underneath the deck here, and that's where I'm going to walk through. But I do see where the septic field is running to. So those pipes sticking out of the ground up ahead are part of the septic system. And they like to sunbathe here. So temperature right now is in the low 40s, and quite frankly, that's kind of warm for this time of year. All right, this is a T111 siding. Looks to be in good shape. Deck looks like it's built pretty well. I like that. Alrighty, so they have a Trex type synthetic decking material here put on a diagonal. And I think you mentioned something about the views. Well, the views are of the trees. There's no mountain views here. You're pretty well wooded in here, as I would call it. And even if you were to cut some of the trees that might be near the home, it's not going to open up some views. Like if you end up building a garage, you might get a little bit here. Alrighty, so I walked in the front door, steel insulated door, standard. They have a high efficiency wood stove right here, a little bit of wood. And this looks like this is a laminate floor as well. I got tile around the hearth. The ceiling is vaulted. And we have electric baseboard heat. And that's always a backup when you have problems getting any other type of heating system in. And I think for here, that's excuse me, going to be considered the primary heat for this home. But I recommend don't use it if you don't have to, but have it at a minimum setting. So off the kitchen is a door that takes you out onto the deck that we already saw. So we have basic appliances, Frigidaire and GE stainless sink. It feels really, spacious and open in here, which is nice. And then here they have a little, fireplace-like electric heater in this bedroom, in addition to the baseboard. The thermostat on the baseboards is on the baseboard. It's not one on the wall. But here's the closet, and got a vault ceiling in here with a nice clear story window up high. Natural wood doors. Here we have, I'll call it a coat closet because this is the closest closet to the front door. I'll hit that bathroom in a second. Water heater, electric, and in the middle of the house, makes me feel a little safer. This other bedroom, similar to the previous one, electric baseboard heat, nice wood trimmer on the windows, closet, and clear story window. This house feels comfortable. They got the heat turned way down, by the way, so it's cold in here, but when they have it vacant, why heat it? So here we have the bathroom, and this looks like a real tile floor. Window, we have the fan on the sidewall, which is kind of unusual, but with the way they built it with the roof and all the vaulted ceilings, that's to be expected. So this looks to be in fairly good shape. And again, there's an electric baseboard heater in here. And when I see all these electric baseboard heaters, I see a house, for me, it's crying out for solar. You would definitely want to supplement that electric bill with some solar panels. What happens at the cabin? Okay, stays at the cabin. All right. So here we have another, and this can make a big difference too. This stove right here can probably heat most of the house. And so it is surprisingly, it's a pellet stove. Okay, good. So it takes the pellets. I bet you that's what's in the trash can, are pellets for the pellet stove. It's not dog food. Those are pellets. So, and that can have significant impact for heating the house with it being down here. So it'll heat this area down here, as well as carry up the stairs and pick up a lot of the upstairs. So that'll make a huge difference. Here we have the family room. And you have the thickness of the wall here. That's where you have the concrete foundation that's insulated. So that's going to help on the heating costs. And I went under the stairs. I think I took the scenic route. And so they got another bin here. So here's the laundry. They got a sink. Ah, I see what they did. Okay, they had to put the sink on pedestals because the plumber couldn't quite figure out how to get this all put together and have a clean out. I've done enough plumbing. I would have done it different, but it works. So here's your laundry and some more modern, another clean out. That's a newer code to have the clean out there, so that's nice to see. So yay, nice little room. And I saw over here we got closets on the end, and that's where your all right, water is turned off. Yeah, okay, the water's turned off because I'm saying the filter is off, and I don't see the filter housing. So it's going to need that before it can be turned back on. I mean, they're using just woven filters, which is fine. But that's your, that's your pump tank, and this is just simply storage. So this one has probably the most storage of any we've seen. I keep staring at this. So ceiling in here is sheetrock on this side, and we've got a drop acoustic ceiling on this side. They may have had a reason for doing that. Usually it's budget, for a budget reason. It can always be changed to sheetrock. This stuff is supposed to be fire resistant, but there should be a larger collar on that. So that's a potential fire hazard there I'd be careful of. So, but other than that, yeah, I think I covered it in this house. I don't know if we missed anything. I'm just going to keep filming for just another second here. Yeah, I think my biggest concern on this is like if times you're relying on the electric heat, you're going to have a big bill. So keep them wood stoves running to keep the house warm, and you won't need that so much.